So my point is, though, is that like some of that stuff, like.
All right, we are live at Rivals today, talking about we're doing breaking down the bars today. So we're just trying to talk about what we thought when we first heard this particular track. This is Outkast Players Ball. Where were you when you first heard this track? What did it do for you? How did it carry you? Yeah, let's break it down.
Well, for me, it was 1992. I was at, actually 1993. I was at Murphy Hall in University of Florida, and I'll never forget it. It was after school, after classes or whatever. We used to make our classes go around the like timing so we could be at home to watch BET or Yo MTV Raps or whatever. And so we all gathered in like the little student part or whatever, and we were watching this, and I was like, that's Atlanta. Like, I just completely had this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was so dope, and it felt like such a pride. Like, that was my people. And then I'm looking at Dre, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know that dude. I think he went to Stone Mountain. Like, I'm just having like this whole, like, you know what I mean? Like, moment. It was so dope. Like, man.
For me at the time, I was in California on a military base. And everybody that I hung with was from a different area. I had cats from New York, cats from LA, cats from all over the place. And right when this song came out, it came out on the bus. So we had a long bus ride. And they played it on the bus for that bus ride. And the sound, something about it was like, wait a minute, that feels like home. That feels like us. And I remember thinking, dang, Atlanta's on the map right now.
Right.
And it was a cool little time. And then everybody just started vibing out to Outkast. It was a good time.
Q, do you remember, to me, this is back in the day when we still had to sneak music. We didn't. We didn't get to just jam. Oh, so Q and I would go into like my room on like a Friday back when they had the Planet All Stars with Planet Rock and stuff. And so that's when I first got in tune with these videos, and that's when I first saw Outkast. And Goody Mob soon followed. Who's that peeking in my window? I mean, like that. That all was in the same era. But I also remember being with a friend who could listen to secular music, and her sister had this on as we were riding, and it was something like the windows being down, and I felt like I was part of that video. Like, you know, you could really feel this song as you move about. Like, this just kind of rides, and to this day, that's the best place to listen to this song. Is in the car. So windows down. If you got a top down, you know, everything down.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually perfect weather right now.
Yeah, it is.
Minus the storm that's brewing.
We said 93, 93. I'm from Florida, so it's a different vibe for us.
Y'all was booty shaking.
We were.
That's right. Yeah, blue. Yeah, exactly.
JT Money. Right. So when I heard this, we were kind of on MJ's 8 Ball.
Oh yeah.
So
lay
when I heard
down,
this,
lay down.
Exactly. So when I heard this, I was like, Atlanta, I wanted my cousin though, they're from Miller Grove. Like, not knowing that they were in that like Rolling Stone Mountain area. At least Dre was. You know what I'm saying? So after that, it was more, what was the next one that came after this?
Hootie Hoo.
Oh man, that's still
Next.
It wasn't?
I'm sorry, was it?
It's not the next
What was
one.
the next one? Let's listen to
The music guru over
Guru
here.
over
Since
here.
Hootie Hoo went next.
It's funny because y'all were bigger Outkast fans.
Oh, we still are.
Y'all probably But it was Players Ball, then the Southern Playlist.
Southern
Playlist, yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Q's right.
And when he's
That's
right,
what
he's
Dre
right.
had the Atlanta Braves jersey
Yes.
with
Yo,
Reebok Classic.
Let me tell you, now everybody know I'm a Laker fan, so I always rock the Laker jerseys or whatever. When this first came out, I had more Atlanta stuff.
Right, I think everybody did.
Everybody was
Yeah.
I didn't. Pistons down.
I was about to say, and he's rocking Pistons right now. Exactly. Been in Atlanta 20 some odd years. Exactly.
You're gonna try to put the little ugly Detroit
I had a hat on earlier.
Really?
Maybe a Bronco or something, but I definitely. But I appreciate it because I lived here.
Yeah.
And it was just refreshing because I lived here and this music represented where I'm living right now. So when I did go home to Denver or when I did go home to Detroit with my cousins and other siblings, like we could say that there was something good that came out of Atlanta.
That's so true.
You say it reminds you of how we had to sneak and go watch the videos or whatever, but at the time, the church that we were going to, this lady was trying to put us on all this gospel, gospel rap.
I remember that.
And so
I remember that.
She took us to what's the school?
It was an all-girls school. I think it's Agnes Scott.
So we were at Agnes Scott, and I think when I listened to the song, I remember watching videos of Agnes Scott with a bunch of folks from the Jules and all them. And so, one of the guy that I was really good friends with, he loved Outkast, and I'm still in my New York music bag where I'm like, yeah, they're cool, but
Rule's better.
Wu-Tang is better.
Of course. So. But I never.
How you feel now?
I never crapped. No. I never crapped on the song. This was always this video, this song. It was just something about it. It captured everybody. I never hated on this song. I just didn't rock. I didn't buy albums of Outkast at that time because it was like Southern music. I'm not. So I liked it, but I never just bought it like that. But I always respected it, and then it took for me to become an adult or getting around y'all. Around college to be like, yo, I'm tripping. I'm missing out.
This CD lasted till we got together, till we got to college. Like we still banging.
No, not.
That was ATL.
Yeah, that was the one.
But we still listen to Southern Players.
Yeah.
It's still my favorite Outkast.
I think so. Between that and the Aquemini.
Yeah, Aquemini's pretty.
Aquemini kind of takes it some places too.
It do.
Yeah.
It do.
Yeah.
That's a good.
So the album or the
Spodio Delicious.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Oh, okay.
Elevator's the son.
Andre was a beast.
Yeah.
I heard him
Andre is a beast.
What do y'all think about Andre's transformation? Like we've watched him grow from this Southern playalistic to this in-depth debonair actor that he is right now, and all the stops in between Erykah Badu and Whoop de Whoop.
I think Andre is a classic example of somebody who's in the hood or in our little group who's an artist. You know what I mean? So he was able to elevate himself from music to arts to the arts. You know what I mean? Versus a dope boy who think he can rap.
Right.
And get on and he go platinum.
You can feel his passion about what he's doing, man.
Yeah.
I think at one point he was talking about, I want to look like the music. Like, remember he was wearing the space boots and the furs and the blonde.
I gotta admit, I wasn't appreciating his sound on that double album. Like the Hey Ya, like I like the song Hey Ya, but all the stuff that he did, it wasn't my favorite because I wanted him to rap. Hold on, I'm just saying. I didn't want to hear him sing. I didn't want to hear him be creative. I wanted him to rap because I appreciate his lyrical content, and we don't have enough of those people in existence, at least at that time from down south. That's what I needed him for. So I'm not saying it wasn't dope. I think it was before my time, meaning I couldn't appreciate it in that moment. I absolutely hated it. But going back to it, I see and I understand what he was doing. He elevated. He really did.
I still feel that way. I feel like I would have rather. It might not be a popular opinion. It's my opinion. Not saying that what he did wasn't dope, because Prototype is still banging.
Great song.
There's
Great
a couple songs that still bang for me. But there's something about that last song on that double album that he did. He just rapped. And he just
that was the one that I appreciated.
I needed more of that on the album.
Yeah.
Because
I felt cheated.
The reason I feel like Andre is Andre is everybody's wanting something because we never got that solo rap Andre album. That's why if we would have got at least that one, I think everybody would be content to let him fade. But because we never got that, it's kind of like CeeLo. I'm like, stop singing to me and rap. Because when CeeLo raps, he commands your attention.
Although I will say that CeeLo is a way better singer than Andre. Let's be clear. The brother can always blow and he can sing to me, but I agree.
Part of Andre is like not putting out a long album and not having a wide catalog of music, I think is what kind of bolsters the legend of Andre. Like, it makes his brand much stronger.
I think that's the mistake.
Because he's not watered down.
It's not.
Who doesn't want another Biggie album or another Andre album or another Saint Laurent
We
album?
reference
Facts.
Biggie as a legend because we only have those two legendary albums.
Yeah.
I disagree.
He had no room for mistake.
We give Jay-Z the same props, and he's doing it year and still making
Jay-Z's living though.
Yes, but I'm going
But
against
so
what
is
you all said.
Andre.
No, I'm talking about Big.
I'm going against what you all said. You said we reference these guys, or we put them on a pedestal because they had short bodies of work. But Jay-Z's making maybe some of his best work
Right now.
That's
Like
fact.
He's had some bad albums now.
He's had some bad.
I enjoy Jay-Z.
444 ends
Well,
up being one of his
I know for sure
Most
there's
people
one
don't.
that everybody will agree on, but there's two that you guys are going to say that I don't agree with because I believe that was for the ladies.
Which one's that?
The one that,
Excuse me?
yes.
That was off of In My Lifetime Volume.
Show me what you got, pretty lady.
that's,
What was that one?
that's Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
I like that.
I did like Kingdom Come.
But a lot of
You
people
didn't
say
like
he fell off. That a lot, especially dudes.
I don't know.
Oh, he
I
fell
wouldn't
off.
say
It
he
wasn't
fell
good.
off. It just wasn't for the, like you said, it was a specific thing going on.
It did feel more grown. It was.
It was
was
sexy.
grown. He was
It was
mature.
grown and sexy, and I appreciated everything about that
I
album.
wasn't grown enough. You know, I had to go back and
And you're not
But you know what? That's
sexy.
real talk. Like, you know, certain albums, like
You're not sexy.
certain albums, like, hit you at certain times because of where you are in your life. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
Like, you know, Jill Scott. I think we had that conversation about her. Like, some of the Jill Scott stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh! Like, it speaks to my soul because that's where I was in my life.
She'll be in town July.
So my point is, though, is that like some of that stuff, like, you know, it just really touches you. But then when she got married and like other things changed, it's kind of like, okay, Jill, you know, I'm not there right now.
Yeah.
So it may be dope. Like for you, I know it was John Legend. You and Tanisha loved that the third John Legend CD. And for me, I was like, meh.
His first one was his best one to me.
To me too.
He can't do no better.
He can't.
Nobody said
He should really wrap it up.
No, but you loved
His
that
second
third
was by far the worst.
Yeah.
So I'll spend time with
but
that
I mean,
guy.
but-
I'm gonna go back and listen to his John Legend album.
I like the one with the green
That
light
third
on
and the
it.
fourth one. I'm
Give
like,
me a green.
What,
I'm
what
not
album
even-
was that? The third one, right?
that's
Green
the
Light was
only
on the
one.
second one, not the third.
Oh, you're right. Second one. That's the only one that I like on
That was his
because
second. No, that was his third one.
Green Light's on the second.
It's on the second.
Hey, listen, can I just
Which
say-
no? What was the Show Tunes album that he came out with?
Second.
The green light wasn't on there. No,
Green Light
what?
was on the second.
Great, he was on the
He's
second.
right. Q's right again.
Dang it.
Can I just say that this felt beautiful? I freaking love this conversation, but my camera not working. No, my life.
All right, well,
13 minutes.
Let's hit
And
stop.
that's a wrap.
Oh, yeah, we could say
Sincerely the
sincerely the
fam.
Consider the fan, baby.